you doing? Fantastic. All right, fantastic. All right, thank you so much. We're going to start off with a competition game. I'll need Jody and Mary up to the stage. We're going to do a game where we need a motion. Give me a sporting activity of any sort.
Ping pong.
Ping pong, all right. Jody, you're going to initiate with ping pong. These guys are going to keep going until they run out of ideas for the same motion. If they repeat, they're out of there. If they fumble and stumble, they're out of there. I'll need you to help me with that. So, ping pong and begin.
I'm playing ping pong. Top that. I'm delivering papers. Top that. I'm swatting flies. Top that. I don't understand how golf works. Top that. I'm hitting a child in the head. Top that. I'm gonna let you.
And out of there, Jay, you're in. Another activity.
Flipping burgers.
Flipping burgers. Jay, you're flipping burgers and begin.
I'm flipping burgers, top that.
I'm performing wand tricks. Top that.
I'm turning on the light, top that.
I'm spiraling things. Top that.
I'm making art out of hair, top that.
I'm rhythmic gymnasticking. Top that.
I'm flipping a bad bird, top that.
Flipping a burger. Too much repetition. Clap. Out of there. Mary, you're... Okay, Jay, you're in.
I'll go.
All right. Dangerous activity. Dangerous activity.
Fencing.
Fencing. Fencing. Dave, you just joined, so begin with fencing.
I'm fencing, top that.
I'm... Don't go.
Out of there. Jeanette. Less dangerous activity than fencing.
Skydiving.
Skydiving. Jeanette, begin with skydiving and go.
I'm skydiving. Top that.
I'm diving into the water, top that.
I'm dancing. Top that.
I'm really good at hopscotch, top that.
I'm asking you on a date. Top that.
I'm knocking over things, top that.
I'm parenting. Top that.
I'm a human bowling ball, top that.
And she's clapped right out there. Dave is our winner because he's the last guy. All right. For our next, we don't have our lights set up, so what we're going to do is a game called Late for Work. Everybody with me say bye, Mary. 1, 2, 3, bye, Mary.
Bye, Mary.
I didn't set that up very well. All right. So Jay is going to write some suggestions down. Mary is going to leave the room out of earshot. We're going to have to trust her. If someone wants to go with her, they can, but trust me, she's not going to try to cheat in an improv game. It wouldn't be any fun. So here's the deal. She's going to be late for work, and her coworkers are going to make an excuse for the boss. Okay, she doesn't know what that excuse is, but she better get it right when she explains it because they already explained it. We're going to go through why she's late, 10 reasons she's late. So let's start at home. What's something crazy that can happen as soon as you wake up, like when you're hitting the alarm? What happens?
Bump your head.
Bumped her head. Bumped her head. Okay, you get up, you start getting breakfast. What's something that could pop out of the fridge?
Slop.
A hamster. A hamster came out of the fridge. Okay.
There's a hamster.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you're getting dressed. Something weird happens. You open the drawer. Something else jumps out that shouldn't be there. Snakes. Snakes jump out of the drawers. Okay. All right. You get in your car. You turn on the ignition. What kind of crazy sound happens?
Horse sound.
Oh, sorry.
Horse sound. Horse.
Okay, so you turn on your car and then something sounds like a horse, big startling horse noise. Okay, you're driving along the highway and you swerve really quickly to avoid what celebrity is in the middle of the road?
Chevy Chase.
I'm sorry?
Chevy Chase.
Oh, Chevy Chase is in the middle of the road as he's wont to be. All right. Okay, so you're driving along the road. There's a big gap in the road. There's a big pit you have to jump over with your car. It's a big pool of what?
Children. Sure.
Children. Big pool of children on the highway. She has to jump over. Okay. You get to the parking lot. Your parking spot's full. Something is in the parking spot that shouldn't be there. What is it? A dragon is in your parking space. That's rough. Okay. You start to walk up the sidewalk, and an animal that shouldn't be at your work is there.
Fish.
Okay, that's even weirder. How about a badger and a fish are on the sidewalk? Badger and a fish. I have confidence in all of you. All right, and one more thing. You get to the office, and you find out when you open up the door. What happens instead of the door just opening like normal? What falls down on you? A whole bunch of what falls on you?
Books.
Books. Whole bunch of tribbles. I'm going from books to tribbles, all right? Tribbles. All right. On the count of 3, say, come back, Mary. 1, 2, 3. Come back, Mary! All right.
Here she comes.
Here she comes. Okay, that's just great that you're here. You need to explain to me. No, seriously, Mary, have a seat. You should get back to work, all of you.
Yeah. You just work out Mary. Worry out Mary.
Gonna get back to work.
Oh, man.
All right, your coworkers
Uh-huh.
explained what happened this morning,
Oh.
and I'd like you to explain to me why you're late.
Oh.
You're 4 hours late.
Yes, and for a very good reason. See, I forgot.
Oh?
I totally forgot this morning that I hit my head.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was sitting in my bed, and there's this low pipe right above my bed.
A pipe?
Yeah. It's after I ducked under the pipe, I got to the door. The refrigerator's open.
Oh!
Can you sign this for me, sir?
Oh!
Just thank you.
Morning
Thank you, sir.
calisthenics.
Morning workout.
So anyway, I opened my fridge, and there was a cat in there.
A cat?
Yes. No.
You're
no,
sure it
no,
was a cat?
No, it was definitely not a cat. There was no cat in my fridge. That'd be crazy. No, there was a lion.
A lion?
There was it had very dirty nails.
Oh.
Whatever it was. It was hungry.
Oh.
There was a hamster.
Oh! Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, well,
That's what powers my fridge. It runs along.
that's 10 minutes late at the tops. All right,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Okay, so then I got ready to leave the house. But when I opened up the door,
Yes?
there was a guy flipping me off.
What?
My neighbor Sal, and he's crazy. I mean, I thought the dog wouldn't slow me down, of course. So I just walked past that, but there were snakes. There were snakes everywhere. It was like the plague, ancient times, just snakes. There were
Okay,
snakes
fantastic.
everywhere.
Okay, so how did you get here? I mean, you must what?
Well, I managed to swing over all the snakes.
Okay.
And then once I cleared them, I hopped in my car.
Okay.
And I'm driving to work, right?
Are you?
It sounded like I was driving to work, but
Really?
yeah. But I was actually riding a horse.
Sounded like you were riding a horse. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Maybe you're 20 minutes delayed tops. What happens next?
Okay, so I'm driving my horse car down the highway, and then nothing happened for a while. But then suddenly, when I thought everything was clear, there was a marathon going on.
A marathon.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was on a different street though. That wasn't where I was.
Oh, okay.
Where I was, there was a person being chased.
Oh,
Yes.
chased, you say?
Yes.
Chased.
Yes, I just saw someone
So
being.
you saw a chase?
Yes, they're being pursued.
Huh?
Through a maze. Running through this giant, not a maze, it wasn't a maze. I was amazed at what I saw. That's what I was amazed at seeing,
I think we should move on
yeah.
a little bit
I
here.
think that's a great idea.
So why else were you late?
Okay, after I passed all of that, I'm still driving my horse car down the street, and suddenly there was someone swimming.
What?
Yeah, there was, I go past the river, on my way to work.
Uh-huh.
And there were people in the river swimming, but they weren't regular people.
No?
No, they were Oompa Loompas. In the river.
Oompa Loompas.
Yes.
Okay.
They do not float. They have
They don't
to
float.
really hard.
Okay. This sounds vaguely familiar to what's
Yeah.
going on. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move on. What else happened?
Okay, so then I pass the river, I keep going down the highway. I get to the building, and then suddenly Mothra
Mothra.
lands in front of me in the parking lot. It was crazy.
Mothra. Describe Mothra to me.
He's big,
Yeah?
and he's got wings,
Okay.
and he breathes fire,
Okay.
and he's got scales all over him,
Mothra has scales on.
and he
Okay.
likes to hoard gold.
Wow.
Caves.
Okay, fair
No, the
enough.
dragon named
Yes. Okay. Well, you're maybe 3 hours late at this point, but there's got to be more that happened to you.
Yeah, of course there is, because why would a dragon slow me down for 4 hours? Of course. So I managed to slay the dragon.
Yeah, talk about that TV.
And then I got past the dragon. And
Okay.
I got here, and I was coming in, and there were fish.
Oh,
Yes, just flopping around. all
Heard
over.
about that, yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. There was some like weird storm
anything else?
where they cut out the hearts of people.
What?
they were attacking people. The fish.
The fish were attacking people?
Yeah,
Not
no,
moving on?
the fish were being attacked.
Oh, by what?
They were being attacked by a guy with a chip on his shoulder. He was controlling himself.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is worth lunch. Okay, so maybe you're 3 hours, 49 minutes late, but there must be something else to your
Those last
story.
11 minutes were crazy. Let me tell you. So I'm coming in the building, and there's people are just sorting stuff like crazy. They're putting things into the shelves where they go, and there's all these doves, right?
Doves?
Doves. Everywhere.
Doves?
Yes. Well, pigeons.
Pigeons?
Which are just ugly doves.
That's boring.
But yeah, so there's birds. There's birds everywhere. It's like Alfred Hitchcock, just birds.
You need to explain to me what's going on or else you're fired. This is it. This is the last chance. Okay? I'm tired of the lies. This has to be what I heard happen.
James, I promise I wouldn't.
I am Mr. Thomason. Do not call me James. I'm your superior. Okay?
That's very professional. I would have been here on time if I hadn't had so much trouble with Tribble.
Oh! All right, get back to the flies. Yeah, she got most of them.
I'm like, no, we don't need no. I don't know.
I was like, Sam.
We got Chase.
Okay.
What's that, James?
All right. So for this next game, are we comfortable doing some maneuvering with lights on and off?
We're good.
Oh, fantastic.
Good.
All right. So our next game is a bit of a slideshow. How many of you have sat through a PowerPoint presentation? Okay. Pretty exciting, right? Does it even matter what is in the pictures behind them as they do a PowerPoint presentation? Let's find out. I'm going to teach you about something. What is the subject? I'm in a TED Talks or some sort of office PowerPoint presentation. What is the subject of this?
Getting out of a bad day.
Intersectional feminism.
So many suggestions. Intersectional feminism, getting out of a bad day, and zoo animals. All right, fantastic. Okay, I think just for this presentation, not to say we can't use some more suggestions a little bit, but I'm doing a presentation. What's better than going to a zoo than watching slides on a slideshow about zoo animals? So we're going to see a presentation about zoo animals. These are our slides. I'm your presenter. We're going to see this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon, everybody. I know you'd like to actually attend the real zoo, but I feel like this presentation will really give you everything you need to see. Of course, when you go to a zoo, you have to pay the admission, and it varies from zoo to zoo. Let's see the next slide here. All right, so when you go to a zoo, you better be happy, because if you go to a zoo sad, it's not a good thing. Now, you'll notice that some humans are jailed at the zoo, and they'll, of course, take your pant measurements right there at the gate. That's to make sure that loose pants don't get grabbed by hyenas. And, of course, sometimes zoos have fish waiting for you. And, of course, if you don't clean all your pots and pans, someone will come after you with some pots and pans. So, moving on to the giraffe exhibit in the next slide, please. Okay, so a lot of giraffes are alive, like this giraffe or this giraffe, but some giraffes are dead. It takes a very long time before they clean out these caves. Which cleaning up is really important, which brings me to my next slide. I'd like to really go focus on the next slide, please. Yeah, there's a lot of things to dig up. Now, as you can see, Quentin here digs up animal droppings. Well, Janet over here digs up turtles from the head. Sounds like someone's giggling. All right, let's move on to the next slide. I think this slide needs no explanation. Yep. Sometimes this happens. Next slide. Okay, so if the bear gets out, you need to start praying. Next slide. This next pie chart will really explain a lot of... Actually, that's not the pie chart. Let's actually go back to the previous slide. I just want to point out something I forgot about. Okay, so when you pray, you might want to pray to any god that could save you from the bear. Okay, next slide. Okay, so when you've defeated the bear in triumph, you're going to get an award. Let's see the award ceremony. Next slide, please. There's a picture of this 2 minutes later. Let's see the picture of this. Okay, now everyone's happy. But what they don't know is that every single zoo animal has been let go. Their cages have been opened, and you're going to see exactly what that looks like on the next slide. It's a terrible sight, a sight that can only be explained further with a bar graph. Let's show the bar graph. Rates of death of people who don't go to the zoo, pretty low. But the people that go to the zoo, much more problematic. I think this is better explained in a pie graph. Let's see the next slide. Okay, so this percentage of the people who enjoy the zoo, and that person is undecided on their opinions on the zoo. I'm sorry, this isn't probably very clear to you. Let's see the line graph. Next slide, please. Okay, so maybe not enough data over time for this to really be helpful. Let's go ahead and see the polygraph. Lying, 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 telling the truth. So to sum up, if you achieve your dreams and see zoo animals and leave them locked in their cages, the results are clear. Next slide. Thank you. I know zoo animals. Good night.
Very dark in here when you do that. Yeah.
All right, a lot of us like to be out here and tell stories, but we sometimes like to do it one at a time. What we're going to do is tell you, we're going to play a game called Billy Goat's Gruff. We're going to tell a fairy tale that you suggest, a fairy tale you've heard of, just any suggestion of any fairy tale.
Snow White.
Snow White, presumably in the Seven Dwarfs, not her solo adventures, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just the solo adventures. Okay, well, so Snow White is actually, as I understand it, and we'll pick up the pieces here, but Snow White has to run away from her kingdom because an evil queen is really jealous, pretty much, of her beauty. So she chases her out of town and asks her to be killed, but the guy in charge of doing that had too much of a heart. Just let her live. So she runs off, finds a home in the woods with 7 dwarves, and hides out there for a while, and then the evil queen does a little bit of follow-up research on the Snow White situation and finds out she's still alive, she's still out there, she doesn't let things go. She goes out to kill Snow White. What does she dress up as to go to get Snow White?
Lumberjack.
A lumberjack. Of course she dresses up as an evil lumberjack to trick Snow White, and as she does, but somehow someone saves them. What do the dwarves do to save Snow White from the evil lumberjack?
Tender. Get your nipples pierced.
Of course, they get their nipples pierced, but nonetheless, I think at the end of Snow White, somehow she is cursed. She goes to sleep. What cures her of this long sleep?
Pepto-Bismol.
Pepto-Bismol, brought by, of course, a prince of some sort. We'll see. So, all right. So we're going to see this version of Snow White, but we're only going to have one character at a time. We're going to start with Mary. We're going to tag in. We're going to show you the whole story, one actor at a time, and we're going to see this version of Snow White in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Well, it's been you for a while now, Queen, but that Snow White baby over there, she's looking pretty good. Now she's getting a little older.
That's not what I wanted to hear. Huntsman, come here.
You wanted a huntsman? Yes, I did. Ah, hello there, huntsman. Winky, winky. That is a strange mirror. Enough of you talking. I want you to get rid of this girl. Do you want me to show you the picture of the girl? Of course.
La 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 la. So that's her. Yeah, she's in the next room. I could have just told you that without the picture, but you know. Alright, if that's what you want, I'll get rid of the girl. You mean just like take her out of the woods and leave her? No, of course I don't mean take her out of the woods and leave her. I mean kill her. Bring me her heart in a box. You got some weird fetishes, lady. Alright. La 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 la. Hey, you wanna go for a walk in the woods?
Sure. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
You can stop that anytime now. That's really funny.
So what are we doing out here in the woods?
Well, I'm very sorry to do this.
Oh my! Oh, please don't kill me! Making my house out of bricks. Making my house out of bricks.
Well, I was gonna kill you, but I forgot to bring a box to put your heart in. So anyway, why don't you just run off into the woods and go, find some dwarfs or something to eat, or whatever it is pretty girls do. Oh, thank you so much, you're my hero. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Yep. Building this house.
Time for bricks.
What am I going to give the evil queen?
Bricks, bricks, bricks.
Oh!
So, Queen, I did it. I didn't have a box, but here's the heart. I don't know why it's still doing that.
Just kind of creepy. Good enough? That's good enough. I have relevant information. Shut up, you! Meanwhile, in the woods. It's so scary and cold out here. Ooh, there's a house.
Maybe I can find shelter there. La, la, la.
I should probably check it out on Zillow first. 7 bedrooms. Well, 7 1/2 bedrooms. That's weird. Go, 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 go.
Go, 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 go. What? Will you stop with the knocking? I'm sorry, you're so diminutive. Yeah, that's what they call us, a diminutive dwarves. It's alliteration. Look it up, lady. Oh, I've never met a diminutive dwarf, or anyone diminutive for that point, except for
My mother, who was a little bit short, but I never really talked about her much. That's really odd.
Well, come in, come in. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, there are so many of you. There's 7 of us. I'm Snarky. I'm Blarky.
I'm Pouty. I'm Dumbo. And I'm Klein. The other ones are in the can. Well, can I stay here with all of you forever and ever? Random girl who just wandered in out of the woods?
Yes! 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 No! Yes!
Do you do windows? Well, I suppose I could learn. I mean,
Little pig, let me in!
Hey, Queen, I should let you know that he didn't do it. You should really look at her. She's right there.
oh, I hate when this happens. Fine, I'll take care of her myself. Let's see. I'll magic myself into an old crone. Ah, crap, I got it wrong. Well, lumberjack it is.
I'm a lumberjack, I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work
All day.
I'm a lumberjack, and I'm okay.
Huh, I think I hear someone singing in the woods. And not that la 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 kind of singing that I used to do.
I should probably check it out. Hello, do you have any lumberjack needs? I can think of a few. Why don't you hold my perfectly normal axe for a second? Oh, can't really see one. Oh, oh, oh. Ho, 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 ho. We're not infringing on copyright. Ho, ho, ho. Anyway, you just go to CVS and fix this. Welcome to CVS, I hate you. Do you have anything to cure a curse? Like Pepto-Bismol or something?
Oh, while I'm inspecting this kingdom, I think I'll step into the CVS here and see what's going on. As a prince, I'll soon inherit all of this. Why, hello there, clerk. Hey, welcome to CVS. I hate you. Also, you just cut in line in front of these guys. Well, I'm not accustomed to lines, being a prince and all, so...
I'll just get right to the point. I heard someone was sick somewhere due to evil. I would like to purchase the cure. You mean the Pepto-Bismol? Yes, how much? It'd be $5, but if you have our frequent shopper card, it's a nickel.
Well, I'm not familiar with dollars or nickels. Will a big bag of gold suffice? Oh, I'll have to ask my manager. You know what, that's fine. Here, you take the Pepto. Wonderful! Now I'll ride off into the sunset. Wait, where am I going?
This way, to the house! There she is!
I shall now administer the Pepto-Bismol with the Pepto-Bismol song. Heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Ooh, Pepto-Bismol!
Ah! Why? What happened? I just ate a rotten apple, and I got so sick, and who are you?
I'm a plot device.
And scene! Alright, before we take a break, we've got one more game here, but we're going to prepare something for the break. I need a word from the audience that ends in I-O-N. The letters I-O-N.
Conjunction.
Conjunction. Fantastic.
Making up words, making them sound.
All right. We'll explain that in a minute. What we're going to do at the break is we're going to leave. We're not going to be around here. We're going to leave this board up here for all of you to color on, write on. We want you to write anything to do with what makes you think of conjunctions. You can draw a picture. You can draw phrases that you've heard, and we're going to use those in our second act. Anything you want in here. So we'll leave that out here with some markers. Anything you write, we've got to use in our scene, so we'll see that soon. But just before we go, we'd like all the players to line up.
Okay.
All right. So we are going to play a game called Letters from Camp.
Right.
All right. So you've heard of weight loss camp and space camp and Boy Scout camp. These are camps people know about. But we'd like to get from the audience a few suggestions of some obscure camps that might not even really exist. Just some examples of obscure or non-existent camps. Gremlin camp.
Earwax camp.
Earwax camp.
Goth camp.
Oh, goth camp. Fantastic. A lot of excitement at goth camp. All right.
Foot.
Political camp.
Foot fetish camp.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Foot fetish.
Foot fetish camp.
I think one of those exists.
Rastafarian.
Said with authority.
Rastafarian camp.
Rastafarian.
Camp.
Okay, we've got enough to get going here. We'll do this right before our break here. So first we're going to start off writing letters home from Gremlin camp. Gremlin camp.
Dear Mom and Dad, so far everything has been great at Gremlin Camp. Tomorrow we start swimming lessons.
Dear Mom and Dad, Gremlin Camp really sucks. We're not allowed to eat after midnight.
Here's a weird one. Earwax camp. Earwax camp. We gotta do one.
Dear Mom and Dad.
Let's switch it up to goth camp. Goth camp.
Dear Mom.
Dear Mom and Dad, goth camp is great. No one wears their uniform.
Dear Mom and Dad, I like singing, but it's mostly about corrosion.
Dear Mom and Dad, I think you mistook the brochure. This is mime camp.
Dear Mom and Dad, golf camp is great. Please send more black eyeliner.
Dear Mom and Dad, we really like Pokemon Go. Right now it's the hot topic.
Let's do this Rastafarian camp. Let's knock this out. Rastafarian camp.
Dear Mom and Dad, so far Rastafarian camp has been kind of rough. It's rained every day, they ran out of food. But don't you worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be alright.
Dear my ex, Mom, and
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm enjoying Rastafarian camp. Most of the year I dread it.
Oh. We got 2 left to do. Politics camp. Let's switch to politics camp. Dear Mom and Dad, Camp David is awesome.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm really not sure where I'm supposed to be because it turns out this is 2 camps.
All right, let's end it with foot fetish camp. This is going to end for their half here. Foot fetish camp. Dear Mom and Dad, my roommate's being a real heel.
Dear Mom and Dad, I wasn't sure I was going to fit in here at Foot Fetish Camp, but I feel like I really nailed it.
Dear Mom and Dad, there's something really weird going on here, but I can't put a toe on it.
Dear Mom and Dad, I think I really found my soul.
Dear Mom and Dad, Jimmy cracked his corns and I don't care. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Last call for drinks, so go get some beverages and of course some markers and a marker board up here. Please come write down, draw pictures, whatever you want to do with language conjunctions. We'll be back. See you soon.
Wow.
So fantastic. So we've got a lot of great stuff you gave us for conjunction. Conjunction junk. A little rose sign here. Fantastic. Schoolhouse Rock.
Oh, conjoined twins.
To add an additional grammar, not disease. That's interesting. Someone corrected the spelling, or who knows if it was spelled right to begin with.
How a bill becomes a law.
Okay.
That's nice. It's a very happy looking bill.
Neither nor, and but or.
We have a train.
Because.
Unicorn. Let's all work together.
Okay. All right.
Conjunctive items. What's your function? To add.
Okay.
All right, fantastic.
Let's do this.
So we're going to see conjunction in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo, woo. All aboard.
Is this the E?
It's the E and the Y.
Man, you're connected to me, man.
I know. You've got our sense of balance, though.
I just don't. We really should never have gotten those and bracelets. I think.
What's the matter?
I'm just a bill. I'm only a bill and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill.
Well, I know how you can get your wife out of the house more often. She should run for something. Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Ooh.
Oh, did you just get it?
I did.
Zoom in, magnify.
Oh.
Oh!
It looks like they're fighting or swimming around in there. Oh! That's not right! That's not right!
I like if and or buts and I cannot lie.
Okay, so we go. Okay, I don't know the dotted line. Do I follow that street or do I?
Fork in the road.
Hey, come on, make up your mind!
Man,
It's not just you out here.
I think I have to go this way.
All right, bees, gather round. Bees, gather round. Bees, okay, so I prepared a little speech for the party. So, remember how it was before? And we decided to hang out just because? Remember how we choose to just use the word "be" in every single possibility? My favorite movie is the Bee Movie. My favorite band is the Bee Gees. I love my BCDs. That's the alphabet without A in the beginning.
Be gone!
I have no idea what I'm doing here. Keep junk.
50 cents.
Really? Thanks.
Cool. Junk.
Oh, awesome.
75 cents.
75 cents?
75 cents. Yeah.
Could you do 35 cents?
I can do 65.
Tell you what, let's be in the middle. A nickel.
Alright, bring it up. Up. Keep going. Oh. It's not standing up.
Sorry. I feel like I let y'all down.
We need more people. Come on. Make up for Jerry. We got more people to make up for Jerry there. Okay, bring it up. No.
I feel like we all let you down.
It's missing something. It needs some kind of additional supportive thingy.
Like a board?
Try that. All right, come on, bring it up. I can help, but I'm not. Bring it up, and beautiful. Thanks, guys.
That's not how you spell that.
I just want a cat. K-A-T, cat.
Nope, I cannot give you a cat at this year pet adoption agency unless you learn how to spell. Okay?
Is this where you get them DAWG dogs?
Yeah, I want a DAWG dog, but Mom says we can't have one because it's going to be indoors, so I want a KAT cat.
No, that's not how you spell either of those things.
My mom is not weird. This is the best M-A-W-M there is.
You boys need to take it outside.
What?
Yeah, let's go OTSID.
What?
It hurts.
Let's weigh the pros and cons, all right?
All right.
All right, pro athletes, get over here on the scale. Pros.
Okay.
250 pounds. Fantastic. All right, now, let's get the cons out here.
Cons.
Come on, convicts, get on the scale.
Their chains are making it unfair, though.
Yeah, that does add a little bit. All right, let's see. 508 pounds. Let's weigh the pros again. Or pro, I should say. Oh, there we go. The pros.
Pros!
Sorry, I'm late.
Nope.
All right, if we've weighed the pros and we've rated the cons, what are we going to go with? I mean, we're looking for a good babysitter, and I don't know which to pick.
Yeah, I mean,
The professionals
Pros!
right.
or the convicts.
I have 5 years for good behavior.
That's a reference right there. We know discipline.
Gotta say, the cons outweigh the pros.
And we can build this dream together. Nothing's gonna stop us now. As long as we're heart to heart. Glug, glug, glug.
You didn't shut the refrigerator door. It's a very quiet door, apparently.
Hey, just come here.
Glug, glug. Glug, 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 glug. Glug, glug, glug. 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 Glug, 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 glug. Glug, 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 glug. Glug, glug, glug.
All aboard!
Is this the E train?
I thought you were the E-Train!
Oh crap, I gotta get to work!
Excuse me, ma'am. You know why I pulled you over? You were driving 45 miles an hour
Yeah.
in a pie zone. Didn't you see the perfectly clear sign? Had a pie and a slither mark under it, and an old lady smiling? What does that mean to you?
Well, it's funny you should ask. Because you see, I thought I was on my way to an old building with a crooked roof. I was following the signs. See, it's got the two walls, and then it's got the crooked roof on top. It's like Stonehenge for poorly built.
Oh my gosh, this is the biggest toaster I've ever seen. I wonder how big the bread's gonna be. You ever wonder how hot it gets in a toaster?
You want to put your hand in there and find out?
Oh no, you don't put your hand in it, especially a giant toaster like this. Angry toast!
Okay, I'm gonna get it right this time, Dad. I practiced. Will you listen to me? Will you listen to me? I need to. Okay. I have all the prepositions. I'm gonna say them all.
What?
Dad, I need you to listen to me do all the prepositions. I have to do it in school. Will you please listen to me?
Prepositions. Okay, go.
Cross after a long.
No! Oh, come on!
I'm so proud of you, Sarah.
No!
What were you saying?
No! 2, 4, in, out, over, under, round, about, by, near, up, down, inside, outside, all around.
In into over toward, pass through, till to toward, under, up upon with. Sarah can sing it.
We couldn't use more singing in the house.
Oh, I just want you to be proud of me, Dad.
I ran out.
All right, bring it on up. Come on. Yeah, bring it up. Hold up, board. And there.
I can't help but think we all knocked him down.
Billy, I'm going to tell you about my girlhood with the Nazis. Let me tell you, have a seat, Billy.
Grandma, you're 58. Grandma, you're 58. None of your story, you're lying. You told me you knew Caesar.
Yes, he was a Nazi.
Grandma, you say everyone's a Nazi. I don't even think you know what that means anymore. So much so that it offends them.
Oh, Gertrude, are you telling the Nazi story
Raymond
again?
remembers the Nazis.
Oh, here, would you like a hard candy?
You're my 35-year-old dad.
I mean, how long do we have to wait out here? Are they ever gonna make us laws?
They've been filibustering for 5 years. They don't even have
have to talk anymore. They just have to say, I filibuster.
Excuse me. You seem like really important pieces of legislation. Could you scooch down here to the free speech step? All of your free speech and ideas need to be confined to this area to control a little bit closer if you could. The free speech zone is actually only...
Hey, wait, who's that going right up the stairs?
A guy with money, so just pay no attention to him. Here you go.
Guess what? I've got a new word for you guys. Sequestration!
Don't worry.
You know why I pulled you over?
Because you followed me back to the station and followed me home? We're not getting anywhere. We need more butts. We need more butts. No, we're not. We need more ands. We need more ands. No, that's not working. What do we need? Oh, we need more oars.
So, class, what is the purpose of a conjunction? Anybody know? Yes.
It makes your eye all red and irritated, and then a guy's fist comes through it.
Yes, that's very good, Sarah. You've been doing your homework. Yes, Sally.
It's somebody who has junk in a prison and they're sued for things and then they go to prison with their junk and then they're con junk.
I'm very proud of you, Sally. You did the extra credit. You. All right, yes, Sam.
I like when mommy visits daddy in jail, she has to get a conjunction visit.
That is 100% correct, Sam. You're so good. Yes,
I'm
Fred.
still confused, Mrs. Thompson. Do you mean conjunction the verb or conjunction the noun?
Steve knows more than the teacher?
It's your choice today. He thinks he's such a smarty pants.
Well then, Mrs. Thompson, conjunction is now a noun.
Yes.
I think we should conjunct Steve.
Yeah!
Yeah, conjunction!